Garrett Cole will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approach is near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, and there's one away. So bases are empty with one out now. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. His career line against Garrett Cole comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 the count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Just getting started here in the Bronx. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Shane Bieber will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Kevin Vizcaíno is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, he makes the stop. Hey now.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that one yanked just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the first.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Wilson Contreras at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 5. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. Stanton gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Aaron Judge. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. What I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So the next to bat will be Gio Urshela. Lifetime versus this arm, batting at an even 400. Ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, here is Bubba Thompson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. A ball that's carrying. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
The left fielder.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Thompson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Lays off 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Hit in the air down the right field line. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. So next to hit is Jason Dominguez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. No balls and a strike to count. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and they're at 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Vizcaíno. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there, base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And stepping in, Javier Baez popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-1 to him now. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
So he sets him down swinging. Javier Baez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Now into the box, DJ LeMahieu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Gleyber Torres is at the plate as he watches ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. Ripped down the line. There's Connor Falefa over to Albies. On to first, a double play.
The right fielder.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Yankees. Through 4. Still. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2 balls and a strike to count. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Here's the 0-1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. Next up is Willie Calhoun, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. You can kiss it goodbye. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be. Swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he'll take a look at ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Halfway home tonight from the Bronx. 2-0 Texas. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gallo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it'll be Bubba Thompson. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Cole gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Fair to say, bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Grounded up the first baseline. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. Next for New York, Kevin Vizcaino. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Joey Gallo now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Willie Calhoun will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And now in the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He grounded out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and a strike now. Contreras is off of first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. To the left side, but it's well foul. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Should lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Aaron Judge stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here comes the 1-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Luke Voigt, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting, first baseman.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Gio Urshela is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Jonathan Loaizaga has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Bubba Thompson. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. One 0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Loaizaga is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in will be Javier Baez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. And
here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And now a pitch on the way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2. Full count still. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Gary Sanchez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Center field. Gallo has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Now at the plate, here is Jason Dominguez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah. Right now, Matt, they've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the So now here is Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dominguez is right there, 1 down. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out. So he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Luis Aviles will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 14, Luis Aviles Jr.
First offering on its way. Ronald Guzman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Wilson Contreras is on deck. The 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The catcher, number 40.
Luis Cessa enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching.
Wilson Contreras will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to hit, Willie Calhoun is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Rangers leave a pair. Luis Aviles will stick around as he'll take.
Now playing right. Number 14.
Corbin Carroll is into the ball. Ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Vizcaíno is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. High in the air down the right field line. The pitch. lifted down the line in left. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
So he sets him down swinging. Kevin Vizcaino is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at a called strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove for the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. 4-0 the score tonight. The Texas Rangers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Shane Bieber is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Unionizing their services. They say that you don't love me.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 1 of the ALCS, Shane Bieber tossed a dominating complete game shutout, helping the Rangers claim a win over the Yankees 4-0. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. For Game 2 of the National League Championship Series, the Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
cual me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la Cetreo, el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix. Viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que les vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal. La caja nunca para son y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best-of-a-5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So now into the box is Javier Baez. First pitch on its way.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. In the air, down the line in left. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Marcell Ozuna comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So now here is Joey Gallo looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
And it's fouled away.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Stepping in next, Ronald Guzman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Next to hit is Wilson Contreras. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Up next, Willie Calhoun. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and he's safe.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Tyler Glasnow is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's the first pitch. Kevin Vizcaíno started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Albies scoops it up, and there's one away.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. 1 inning in the books here. The Rangers on top here, 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bubba Thompson.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton is right there, and he puts it away for the 1st down. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a little looper down the left field line, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Albies, the runner at second with 1 away. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 4 and the Yankees nothing. Here's big Aaron Judge. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He carries a batting average of .389. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gallo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first base.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. This one's down to third. There's Kiner Falefa. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to the report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production at this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And there's ball 1. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. You can kiss it goodbye. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the series, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Pops this one up. LeMahieu is there, one away. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the late on that. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this one finds the corner for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. The final out at third. Giancarlo Stanton now, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Giancarlo Stanton is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Gary Sanchez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. That's a hit for the Yankees.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back change-ups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Vizcaino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping up is Bubba Thompson as we begin the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, Bubba.
First pitch on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Dominguez is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A ball and no strikes. One-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Now the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4. At the plate now is Javier Baez, singled in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dominguez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Marcelo Zuna, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rangers lead this one 5. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies brings it in, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Popped him up. Kiner Falefa has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in once again is Ronald Guzman, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Wilson Contreras is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Right. Here's the 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it.
Really impressive to me about that strikeout. He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3. Just has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The 1-0. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired.
Team's offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and fight this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Luke Voigt is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Urshela is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 2-2 lifted down the line in left. Now another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 one more time. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Ozuna's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Gallo gets under it and makes the catch. So now to the plate, Bubba Thompson. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. So up steps Ozzie Albies. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And it's fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding in is Gary Sanchez. We'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on the heater in the middle of the plate early.
Fouled off. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.